Well, good to see everyone here. Thanks to the organisers for having me back after Berlin. It's an amazing conference. I worked for 8 years at Wiliot, which is one of the pioneers of ambient IoT, and we'll get into where that's at and what it is in the middle of this presentation. But during the last couple of years at Wiliot, we started to experiment with bringing AI and ambient IoT together. And I was so excited with what I was seeing and the possibilities of that I left a company that's doing really well to start AmbAI, which stands for Ambient Intelligence. So you can tell I'm an optimist, but I also have some major concerns. And so the subtext to this presentation is that if we just let things flow naturally, bringing AI and ambient IoT together, ambient IoT basically brings every single thing online, food, medicine, and clothing, parts, everything, that things may not go the way we want them to go. And if we're going to get to a situation where the technology is serving the people rather than the people are serving the technology, I think there's some things that need to be done. And that's really the subject of my talk. It's in 3 steps. So think of this as a hamburger, this kind of the fluffy bun at the beginning and the end, which is sort of really me scene setting and giving you my opinion. And then the meat will be facts about where ambient IoT is today and where it's going to in the future. You may feel like I'm going to say some negative things about AI, and so, but I really love it. It's just amazing, maybe too amazing. I first fell in love with the topic when I saw this movie. I was 6 years old. Does anyone recognize this? It's 2001: A Space Odyssey. So, spoiler alert, the computer tries to kill the crew. This is where they lock Dave out of HAL. The computer locks Dave out of the spacecraft. Dave gets back in and then basically starts dismantling HAL to complete the mission. So that's AI going wrong. I'm kind of interested in polling you to see what you think about the way things are likely to play out with AI. So you've probably heard of the PDOOM probability. What's the probability that all of this ends up badly? So I want to poll the room and see what you think the probability is that advanced AI leads to human extinction or permanent dispowerment by 2035. So I'd be very interested to see. We have 5 categories. Think about which one you want to be in. Please pick one. Who's an optimist? Raise your hands. So a decent number of people think it's going to be okay. Who's cautious? Quite a few there. Concerned? Well, I'm going to raise my hand. Worried? And doomer. No one's. Oh, a doomer. Yeah. Very good, very good. Well, you'll be interested to hear maybe the opinion of Paul Christiano. So he knows quite a lot about this stuff, and he thinks the probability of an AI takeover is 22%. The probability that we've somehow really messed things up is 46%. But, you know, what does he know? Well, he was on the cover of Time magazine. He was OpenAI's head of safety, and he's now head of safety at the National Institute of Standards. I looked at other experts, and they're a bit more optimistic than him. So, you know, we'll find out. This is the projection from someone else who knows a bit about this subject. The CEO of NVIDIA is charting the future of AI, going from generative AI, which a lot of us are using every day, to agentic AI, where it's actually starting to have agency. It's doing things for us. To physical AI, which I think everyone at the moment is thinking about robots, but I think of it as actually this convergence of Ambient IoT